It seemed like DeMarcus Cousins was on the way to dominating his old team once again, but Sacramento Kings forward Zach Randolph had other plans. Randolph poured in a season-high 35 points and helped the Kings pull off a late comeback to down the New Orleans Pelicans 116,109 in overtime at the Smoothie King Center on Friday night. The Pelicans 13-13 held a 10-point lead early in the fourth, but Sacramento scrambled to get back into the game in the final moments, ending regulation on an 112 run that was capped off by a three-pointer from former Pelicans first-round pick Buddy Hield that tied the score at 102 with 36 seconds remaining. Pelicans guard Jrue Holiday missed a runner on the Pelicans' final possession of the fourth, and Randolph airballed a fadeaway at the buzzer, sending the game to overtime. Randolph drained back-to-back three-pointers to put Sacramento 817 ahead, and Kings guard Frank Mason knocked down a 23-footer that put the Kings ahead 110,105 with 315 left in overtime. New Orleans had an opportunity to get back in the game, but it had 6 of its final 7 possessions in overtime and in a missed shot or a turnover. Cousins, who had 41 points and 23 rebounds in his first matchup against the Kings earlier this season, finished with 38 points, 11 rebounds and 8 turnovers. Pelicans forward Anthony Davis was back in the lineup after missing the last 3 games with a strained left adductor, and he had 18 points and 6 rebounds. The Pelicans rested starting point guard Rajon Rondo on Friday, and it was the first game he's missed since coming back from a core muscle injury. Ian Clark started in his place, and he scored a season-high 15 points on 6 of 8 shooting. Randolph made a career-high 5 three-pointers and added 13 rebounds, while Hield, who was traded to Sacramento in the Cousins deal, had 18 points and 7 rebounds off the bench. With Rondo out and Davis playing for the first time in a week, the Pelicans got off to a sluggish start and trailed for a large chunk of the first half. New Orleans committed 10 turnovers and the Kings scored 17 points off those giveaways, but Cousins kept the Pelicans' offense afloat with his play on the offensive end. The Pelicans led 5,347 at halftime, powered by 24 first-half points from Cousins, including 15 in the second quarter. Streaking New Orleans accounted for 19 assists, which brought its streak of 21 straight games with at least 20 to an end. But Pelicans forward Darius Miller finished with 7 points on 1 of 4 shooting from deep, which gave him at least 1 three-pointer in 18 consecutive games. Attendance: the announced attendance was 15,019. Up next, Pelicans vs. Philadelphia, Sunday. Will Guillory can be reached at wguillory@nola.com or 504.258.5344. Follow him on Twitter at www.twitter.com. Will Guillory. You can subscribe to our Pelicans YouTube channel here.